Hello guys, I'm going to do a bit of a DIY and I wanted to show you what it is before I showed you how I did it. Um, so it's like a pillow no-sew farmhouse primitive type. I used some jute and some ribbons, some ticking fabric, and crocheted flower up here, which isn't one that I made. Of course it might be, I'm not sure. But anyway, and then some ribbon here, a key in the bill. And this is just to hang up, but you can also, my idea was to, you put, um, you know the sachets that you can get, like these fragrance sachets from the dollar store. Well, I thought I would stick a whole pack of this in one so that it would make the room or wherever it's hanging smell good. So that I'm still debating. I really like the bamboo scent, but I might do that. So anyway, what I did was I took a piece of computer paper and I folded it in half and I drew out a heart. And then I got my material and I folded that in half and I put this on that end where it was folded and I cut around it with some pinking shears. Okay, and then I started to glue the well, this is burlap ribbon from the dollar store, but it's really not good burlap ribbon. It's not a tight weave. So I think the next one I'm going to do, I'm either not going to put that in, or I'm just going to add lace to the outside instead of doing this part. But I'm going to show you how to do the gluing part. So you want, you can iron your fabric if you want to, but I don't need to. So what you want to do is you want to put both right sides together. Okay, because when you turn it out inside out and then stuff it, it'll be the way you need it to be. So I'm going to start gluing a small border, oh sorry about that, of glue, and this is a low temp glue gun, so it's not really hot. I really should have a mat under my work here, but it's alright. So we're going to keep doing this all the way around. Okay. And you need to leave a little spot open so that you can stuff it, because you want to stuff to make it a little puffy, so that you can either, you know, put your potpourri scent in it or not, but you only need a small opening. You don't need a real big one. And I'll leave that much of it open. Now I'm gonna turn it, and hopefully I glued all the ends are glued right. Now I have a sewing machine, and if you have a machine, you can certainly use a sewing machine, but I saw this on Pinterest, not this exact one. This is my take on it, I guess you want to say. So here's my fiber fill. And make sure you get in real good and push out your corners and your points and stuff so that it's rounded. Now, if you have a spot like that, you can just add some glue and push that in, and I'll show you. Like, now I'm doing this on the fly, so I'm hoping, and I'm gonna decorate the outside too, so it's gonna be alright, but I would rather not have that point stick poking out. There we go. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. And I don't want it too puffy. So then we will just kind of do this to add some glue. Now the other one I didn't turn inside out because it was the same on both sides, and I might have to pull the stuffing out of here. See, I'm doing this and I'm not editing, so my mistake is on here. I don't edit anyway. I don't really usually have time to do editing because I have an autistic child who usually is here and demands a lot of my attention. So okay, now let's see, maybe I need to look at the points here and fix it. See that point that was on the outside? I'm just gonna add some glue right there and squeeze it. Now I have this little smaller hole, so we can turn it. And here's that part, and then this part, and let's stuff it. So this, if I can find out who the pin was that I saw this from on Pinterest, I'll put that in the description. But this was my house is kind of country, not primitive, but I really do like primitive. So yeah, that's when I saw the heart, I was like, oh, Valentine's Day, I might like to make a couple of them. And so now we have this very end here. It's not a problem. I'll show you what to do. if I was using my sewing machine, I would just sew it, but I am not. I am using hot glue to make a no-sew, and that's the way we do it when we want to make something and we don't want to pull out the machine. All right, not to mention I'm not a great sewer. I like to sew, I'm not great at it. So here's my rustic looking heart, and then I made this like braided hanger, so we can just glue this on. And I'm going to finish this, and I will come back and show you what it's going to look like when I'm finished. Okay, so stay tuned, because it probably will come up in another part 2 of this video. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this so that it's a little more flat. So okay, I will be back to show you the finished product, and I'll see you when I get back. Thanks for watching.